Okay. I just want to say thank you to everybody here tonight. Thank you. Let's hear it from all the people, the Deaconess community, Sheila, sound team in the back. Good job, everybody. I also want to say thank you to the very nimble stage security. I know we've had some people rushing the stage today. So I just want to thank you in advance to all those who are rushing the stage. I'm 33 this year, turned 33 back in June, and man, I feel it. Didn't know the knees could feel that weak at 33. But yeah, so there's some other signs I've noticed as I get older. So I started using my, now see, I forgot where my phone is. But see, I started using my smartphone with my index finger instead of my thumbs. I feel like that's an old thing. Going like this now. It keeps getting farther. Every night before I go to sleep, I know it's a gamble how I'm going to feel when I wake up in the morning. It's like, man, I don't know what type of acrobats my neck was doing last night, and man, it hurt. But because of that, my medical device collection is growing. As you can probably see, I got my TENS unit buzzing right now, trying to hit that lower back lumbar support. Another thing too that I've noticed is that my childhood era is coming back around. Now it's trendy. The 90s, it's all coming back. It's all trendy now. And I'm slightly offended by that. It's too soon. Too soon for the 90s to be coming back. I was born in 1992, and there was a really weird time that happened in the 90s. Some of you might remember it called Y2K. That was a crazy time. For those of you younger people who don't remember or don't know what Y2K is, it was in 1999. Nobody really knew if the computers were going to compute the new millennium. Do the computers know if 2000 is a year or not? We don't know. We'll have to see. It's like everything you know and love could be destroyed. Or maybe not. We don't really know. Or it could be the apocalypse. We don't really know. So we all went out and bought extra food just in case the apocalypse went down. But I remember, I was 8 years old. I was sitting in my, it was New Year's Eve, 1999, sitting in the living room watching the ball drop on the TV, just going, 3, 2, 1, the lights are still on! Yeah, it was scary, but we were so excited when the lights stayed on. And then I had to go to bed because it was way past my bedtime. But thankfully technology has progressed since Y2K. Back in the day, Black Friday was violent. We don't have that anymore. Thanks to the internet, now we just do all our Christmas shopping online. So that was, remember hearing those stories? People barging at the doors, knocking down people. Get out of my way! I gotta get that toy for my kid first or something, I don't know. But another thing that technology's progressed is pictures. Taking pictures is a lot easier now. Back in the day, remember disposable cameras? You had 35 shots to get the right one. You might not get it right, but you had 35 chances. You weren't really sure. And now it's like, dang it! Who took 700 pictures at the side of the couch? It was the toddler that took the 47 selfies right next to the couch. Back in the day, you didn't take selfies with disposable cameras. It wasn't worth it. It was a gamble. Okay, everybody, get in here. Let's see what happens. I can't tell if the angle's right or not. Oh, I gotta charge the flash first. Let me hold that button down real quick. Okay, everybody smile. Eyes open, everybody, eyes open. And you never knew if anybody's eyes were going to be open or closed. But the other thing was you had to be worried about too, if you got in the picture. If you didn't get the table behind you or someone's feet, If you had the picture, the right angle, and everything was perfect, everybody's eyes were open. The other thing we had to worry about, red eye. You guys remember red eye? Grandma always had her eyes closed in the pictures. But on the off chance that she had her eyes open, she looked terrifying. Demon Grandma. What was that? It's a great way to remember her by. But one thing that hasn't changed since Y2K, that hasn't progressed, is our general, let's say, reaction to pandemics. That was fun. COVID was a confusing time, just like Y2K. Even the doctors, the scientists came out and said, we don't really know what's going on. And we're going to try to make a plan, but we don't really know for sure. And we didn't know. The whole mask thing. Now, okay, I can feel the tension in the room. It's a little too soon, I know, for COVID. I didn't know what was going on. I'm a compliant person. I was trying to follow the rules too, love each other, do a good job, protect each other. The mask thing, it's like, yeah, let's try, let's see. But I just remember, we're just waiting around trying to say, what are we going to do? What's this? The CDC comes out with their big plan, their big press briefing. They're like, okay, guys, thank you for coming here today. Where's CDC? We're going to try to tell you the plan. I got the plan here somewhere. That's my lotto ticket from last week. This might be the memo here. Just give me a second, let's see. I think this is the memo we wrote down. Is this the right one? Okay. Back left pocket. Okay, so I got my tens unit in the right pocket. Okay, everybody. Here's our official plan for COVID-19 from here at the Center of Disease Control. We need everyone to wear a mask because you could get COVID because someone who breathed where you're now breathing could have had COVID, and now you will have it if you breathe where you are. Or you may have COVID. So if you breathe, other people could breathe where you're breathing and get COVID. So if we all just wear a mask, we all may or may not get COVID. So let me be clear here, okay? I know there might be some questions. We'll take questions at the end. So when we say, quote, wear a mask, end quote, we mean we need everyone to wear 2 masks, but don't touch your face. We're still not sure if you touch something that someone with COVID touched, if you will get COVID or not. Another thing too here is we don't want anybody going anywhere. Stay home, unless you're what we're going to call a essential worker, which in that case we need you to risk your life doing your job while maybe or maybe not getting COVID and spreading it to the rest of us. Any questions? Okay, actually I've just been informed we're not taking questions today. God bless. Stay safe, everybody. Stay safe. That was a doozy. Now, as an essential worker myself, I got COVID. Thankfully, it was just a small case, but that was the best 2-week paid vacation of my entire life. But let's be honest too, as an essential worker myself, that's the only 2-week paid vacation I'm ever going to get. That was fun. That was fun. You know what else feels like a vacation is sleeping. That can feel like vacation. Let me just go on a little aside here because I do have to touch this very tricky topic of, can we stop saying that I slept like a baby last night? Because that's never a good thing. I don't know about you guys, anytime I'm around a sleeping baby, I just tiptoe around the thing like it's a landmine, it's gonna explode. Don't touch it, don't go near it, just be quiet. It can hear you. Yeah, that's always tricky. But thankfully, we don't have any babies in the house anymore. We do have 3 toddlers, my wife and I, and they're still trying to learn the boundaries around nighttime and sleep time and what that all means. The other night, I'm not going to say any names, but I will say my eldest man-child, 1 a.m. comes rolling around, deep in the REM sleep. You hear the screaming from far away in his bedroom, and I'm in my bed. I'm deep in a dream, and I'm just like, coming to the light, like, what's going on? Awoken by, what? I'm like, okay, all right, babe, can you? She's out. I gotta deal with this one. So you get out of bed, you stumble in there, you don't know what's happening. Like I said, it's 1 a.m. This is a true story, by the way. I go in there, and I'm just like, buddy, what's going on? You doing okay? Like, why are you crying? He goes, he's just mad. I want to go to the park. Okay, night, night, go back to sleep. And then I'm awake for the next 2 hours because I can't sleep anymore. And there's been plenty of times. My wife and I, it's a rough night. The kids just aren't sleeping, so we just get up, we go watch a show, try to reset. That is one of my favorite things to do, though, is watch a show. Sit down, relax, watch a show, preferably not at 2 a.m. And it's a fun thing. But here's what I've noticed. All the commercials are nowadays pharmaceutical ads. What's up with all the big pharma pushing drugs through our TVs now? I don't understand it. It's all I ever see anymore. I've never even heard of plaque psoriasis until I saw a commercial for the drug on TV. So we're sitting there, you're watching TV and you just ad after ad after ad of pharmaceutical commercials. And I've been trying to figure out, why is that the case? I think I figured it out. Back in the day, in the early 2000s, 1990s, all the commercials you saw, they were Coca-Cola, they were Doritos, they were M&Ms, they were beer. I mean, those were the golden ages. They were funny, they had good plot lines, character development, good punchlines. They were perfect commercials, golden age of commercials. And as we all know, we live our lives careless and free when we're young. And as we get older, we have to pay for the mistakes that we made when we were younger. And I think that's why all we have now is pharmaceutical ads. We have to find a way to cope with the mistakes that we made when we were young. And they can be you're like, another pharmaceutical. I don't even have Crohn's disease. I don't know, why do I have to watch this? Now let me be clear too. If you've been helped by pharmaceutical companies, I'm not trying to dog on you, I'm just trying to be funny here, but I'm just trying to point it out. But I've tried to say, okay, how can we watch TV, redeem the time sitting there for hours on end watching pharmaceutical commercials? So I've created something. As you leave here tonight, we will have extra copies for you. This is a game I call Big Pharma Bingo. So as you're watching TV, you can go home with your family, you can play bingo and see who hits it. You'll find, I'll just point out a few of them. Obviously, the freebie right here in the middle is the phrase moderate to severe. In the corners, plaque psoriasis, IBS, eczema. You do have some things I call scene info, so if they're acting in slow motion, they're grilling in slow motion, living their best life. You'll find side effects, swelling, vomiting. You'll find other phrases like twice daily, talk to your doctor if. In rare cases, death. What's another one here? Risks include, you'll find it. I encourage you to think about it. So I just wanted to say, as you leave here tonight, ask yourself if Big Pharma Bingo is right for you. Side effects may include living, laughing, loving, and a Merry Christmas.
Yes.